Hello and welcome to today's webinar. My name is Jonathan Oshiveri. Let me just say we have an incredible web class for you today. And on this web class, I'm going to reveal the two platforms to sell ebook templates. If you've got magazine templates from me, you've bought that from me, I'm going to show you two platforms to sell those. On these platforms, I'm going to reveal and show you where to sell your coaching programs, software programs. If you have valuable information products right now stored away, you know you've got something good, I'm going to show you two platforms where you're going to make sales. And you can charge anything from $197 to $997 per client, by the way. Plus, in this web class, I'll reveal the 3 secrets to getting high-paying clients from the only professional network, LinkedIn. Okay, it's growing each and every day, by the way. 590 million subscribers, and that's growing. So this is what you're going to learn from the 3 secrets. Secret number 1, how I generated 500 leads in one day, which made me over $4,000. You're going to be interested in that, okay? Secret number 2, how to actively increase your leads using LinkedIn's new mobile app. I'm going to show you what I'm doing there, right? And secret number 3, the importance of blogging on LinkedIn's publishing platform and how you're going to leverage other influencers and benefit, especially because you've got the magazine templates and ebook templates. Okay, we're going to leverage that. Okay, so those are the 3 secrets. See, 3 secrets, if I can say it properly. I am excited for you guys. By the time you complete this web class, I want you to be confident and have the belief that getting clients and making sales doesn't have to be complicated. This is something that can be learned in a short time frame. All right, it's not like you need weeks and months. This can be learned in hours. As long as you put the time away and you take notes today, I'm going to teach you how to attract clients, which means clients coming to you. How would you like that? How would you like ideal clients knocking on your door? What you're about to experience on this web class is completely different from what you're used to. Okay, we just basically go right into it. My goal today is to teach you how to get clients consistently by doing something no one else is teaching, because you have to be unique. And the only way you get to know is if you stay through this web class. So this is what I want from you guys. I want you to be in the special 1% group. Okay, the 1% group are the people that are successful. They're successful in gathering leads and getting high paying clients into untapped platforms, and that's LinkedIn and Medium. You've probably heard of LinkedIn, but you've probably not heard of Medium. It's a massive platform. These are 2 untapped networks. Okay, so and if you're in those networks, you don't have much competition. That's one really good thing about this. So who is this for? This web class is for you if you're looking for a new channel, something where you can be consistent at getting quality clients. Then this is for you, especially if you want to do that every month. If you bought magazine from me, okay, or if you got an information product, software, white label, you want to know how to use magazine, for example, and how to profit from it, then this is for you. If you have quality ebooks you want to offer to high ticket clients, then this is definitely for you. If you've got Scribble, the ebook creation software tool, okay, and you want to know how to profit from this, this is for you. Okay, if you've seen costs go up through Facebook ads and Instagram and Google AdWords, and you want free traffic, okay, something simple, then definitely this is for you. The thing about these 2 platforms, they're not saturated. You can get high clients from a platform that's not saturated at the moment. And this is for you guys if you can, if you're the type of person that just follows simple instructions and can take action, then this is for you, all right? But what this is not a get rich quick scheme. Please, if you're thinking that this is, I say simple instructions and taking action, I didn't say get rich quick. Okay, so let's be clear on that. Let's have that something that we agree upon. And don't worry if you don't have magazine or ebook or Scribble. I've got something special for you right now. Only if you stay to the end of this web class, I'm going to reward you with a special bonus. Okay, I want you to check out this, what you're seeing now. These templates you're seeing now, they've never been revealed but you are going to get this if you stay to the end of this webinar. You'll get instant access to 30 ebook templates InDesign format. And I'm going to explain what these InDesign templates are in a minute, but that's waiting for you if you stay to the end of this web class. Okay, so that's really exciting for you guys. Now, I just wanted to introduce myself. For those of you who've never heard of me, or you're not familiar with me, my name is Jonathan Oshiveri. I'm an entrepreneur, creator of the magazine products, if you bought that from me, editor of the digital launch Insider magazine. This is where I interview top vendors, affiliates who sell these software products. Okay, my background, I grew up in London, UK, in England, in a small town called Deptford. For those people who don't know where Deptford is, it's about 15 minutes drive from the famous London Bridge. If you know the famous London Bridge, then you know where Deptford is. So I'm from a massive family. I have 9 sisters and 3 brothers, yeah, many nephews and nieces, and I just love this family. I absolutely loved my family. So let's do something. Let's just get right into the first part of this web class. Okay, now we're going to talk about what to do with the magazine ebook templates. For those of you who bought the magazine ebook templates from me, we're going to talk about what to do with those, you know, and that relates to the people that have Scribble as well. Okay, so stay with me. In this web class, we're going to talk about 2 specific networks. Okay, Medium, which is a blogging platform, the LinkedIn platform as well, which has a blogging element of that, you know, especially the LinkedIn publishing, it has a blogging element. Okay, but we're going to be talking about that. Now, these are the platforms I know that you're going to make money from in 2019. Okay, I can't believe we're talking about 2019 already, but these 2 platforms are untapped channels. Okay, I want to show you where to offer services and make money each and every month. Okay, in the first part of this web class, I want to show you what to do with the magazine template, with your ebooks and Scribble and your information products, especially valuable ones. I want to show you where to sell these. Okay, you'll learn where to sell your ebooks, where to sell digital magazines, newsletters, and charge anything from $197 to $997. You're going to learn that on this web class. Okay, you're going to be offering high quality services, guys, and one of the easiest places to offer these services are to bloggers. Okay, this is what I call the low hanging fruit. How many people do you believe are offering these types of services? Not many, but let's look at some stats. Okay, so 6.7 million people publish posts on a blogging website regularly, right? With 12 million posting blogs to their social media. Okay, so there are millions of bloggers out there, and to approach them is really simple. That's what I like about this business. It's one of the simplest approaches. You know, how to gather, how to get leads, how to go to your prospects simply is the best way. And you're going to be offering something of real value, something in amazing service. Let's look at other facts. Let's look at WordPress, because there's a lot of bloggers on WordPress, right? The number of people who view WordPress blogs monthly, 409 million people. Okay, so this is an indication, guys. Okay, number of page views on WordPress monthly, that's 21.4 billion pages. Okay, so that's just, and when you think about it, to access these bloggers, all you have to do is Google them. For example, fitness bloggers, health, finance. Okay, the list goes on. So easy access to bloggers. Now let's talk about another blogging platform that I want you to go after with this service. It's relatively new, but in 2018 it's been a real success. It's called Medium. Now, I read Gary Vee's book and he constantly talked about it, and if you go check it out yourselves, you'll see why it's amazing. Let's look at some facts. Now, Medium is an online publishing platform with over 60 million active users. Okay, that's daily active users. Yeah, and I will say that again. Medium is an online publishing platform with over 60 million daily active users. All right, I hope that is that's a light bulb moment, especially when you've got what you have right now: magazine, Scribble, information products. Because I'm going to show you something in a minute. Okay, Now, some of you on this web class right now, you didn't even know Medium existed. Some of you didn't know Medium existed, that there were 60 million people on there. So what we're about to offer something, and we're about to offer something incredible to those bloggers, right? Let's go on. Like, Medium is free to join. And what I like about it, there's a real engagement on Medium, okay? You'll find hot topics from different industries on there. So a lot of engagement is a good sign. So why will these bloggers buy? What would they buy from you, and why would they buy from you? Let's go into that in a second. Now, the reason bloggers will buy ebook templates from you, okay, ebook templates with their content, is that they would love to monetize their blogs, their best blogs. They would like to monetize their best blogs in different ways, right? Selling high quality ebooks is one of them, is one of the ways they want to do that, and they want to get paid for that as well. So these bloggers, they are passionate about writing. Their passion is about writing. Their expertise is not design. All right, that's not their expertise, but you're going to make their lives a whole lot better by offering this service, by offering to turn their best blogs, okay, into high quality ebooks, right? There are millions of these bloggers out there that will love their best blogs converted into great looking ebook templates. And the crazy thing is, they're not even aware that they can turn blogs into ebooks, white papers, newsletters, and magazines. But you have these templates now. After you showcase your templates, show them what they look like and tell them that you can convert their best blogs into a series of ebooks that they can sell. It's a real win-win for them, okay? They'll listen to you and they're willing to pay you. You know, I've done this and I'm making money from it. Hence, I created the Blog Convert online mini course, okay, which I'm going to talk about that in a few seconds. Just hold on there, okay? So let's talk about how to approach bloggers on Medium. Let's talk about that, okay? So I want you guys to take notes, okay? So what we're going to do is to approach bloggers on Medium, okay? So the way we do that is we're just going to email them, okay? Email them and show them the templates. Show them your templates. You bought those templates from me. You've got Scribble. You've got some really good quality product. Show them what you can do. Show them the templates, and then offer the service of converting their best blogs into ebooks or magazines, whatever they want, white papers or newsletters. I use the word white papers because on LinkedIn, a lot of those guys, the business guys, they're used to the word white papers, but ebooks will do as well. Some people may just have Word documents. They have a lot of their content on Word document, and you can offer to turn those boring Word doc files into professionally designed ebooks. Okay, you can do this all day long because there are millions of people that need this service, and they're actively writing every day. Okay. Let's talk about the files you received when you bought magazine, okay? You received 3 types of files, didn't you? You received 3 types of files, okay? You received the Word doc file, the InDesign file, which I call INDD file, and the PDF file, okay? Of course, you also received trending topics, coaching, and stuff like that. But I really want to talk about these templates, okay? These different files, okay? Especially the InDesign file. Okay, it's called the InDesign format, and which I call the INDD files. Let's talk about that. These files have easily made me over 30,000 just by selling it to bloggers alone on LinkedIn, especially LinkedIn Publishing, which I'm going to talk about later, and Medium. Okay, now I'm going to talk about LinkedIn on this web class much later, because I know some guys, you think there is a myth about LinkedIn, isn't there? You have a myth about LinkedIn, but you'll discover some really cool things today. You'll discover some really cool things. You know, LinkedIn is completely untapped, and I'm going to show you on this web class why you should be on it. And you've got these templates. Let's go back to talking about these templates. You've got these templates, and you do not need to know how to use Photoshop. I do not know how to use Photoshop, okay? I do know a site called Fiverr. I'm sure you guys have heard of this site. And these these experts on Fiverr, they're the ones that make changes to my InDesign files, to my INDD files. They're the ones because I want you guys to completely outsource this work. I don't want you guys mucking around on Photoshop. Okay, if you're great at Photoshop, hey, go ahead, knock yourself out. Fiverr is where I hire people to convert my INDD files into awesome, gorgeous looking ebooks and sell these to bloggers, professionals on Medium and LinkedIn. Okay, so now with these InDesign files, you can do a lot of things. All right, well, the guys over at Fiverr, they can do a lot of things with them. They can edit these files. They can change design. That's why these magazines is better than anything else, because they can change the design, change the text, add any color you want. Okay, so with InDesign file, you can be flexible. You can model other designs. Okay, so you can do whatever you want. I create gorgeous looking ebooks, magazines, and white papers, and I sell these to clients. Okay, I sell these to bloggers especially. Okay, let's talk about the step-by-step approach to selling these. Let me just take you through that. I really want you guys to understand the simple process. All right, now once a prospect on Medium, a blogger on Medium or LinkedIn agrees for you, okay, to convert their articles, their blogs, okay, their best blogs into an ebook, right? Once they've agreed, I tell them to send me all their blogs, all their written notes, send it to me. I want to convert them. Once I receive them, I send it to my guy on Fiverr, including my INDD files, because I've got many to choose from, many styles, right? My guy on Fiverr gets to work and converts the blogs or any written materials into ebooks, great looking ones, magazines or newsletters, depending on what my prospects wanted. And I pay the guy on Fiverr, basically pay them for the work they've done. Okay, then I send the finished work to my client. I never do the work, guys. All right, I didn't want you guys to buy the magazines or these Scribble to do the work. I charge anything from $197 to $997, depending on the volume of the work. So what do I mean by the volume of the work? Okay, as you can see, the process is very simple. Okay, the process is very simple. We went through how many processes? 6, 7. Okay, all I do is email bloggers on Medium and LinkedIn. Right, there were 60 million active users on Medium. Right, can you get one of them or 2 of them or 3 of them as clients? Let me ask you that question. I'm sure you can. And you can get a virtual assistant to email these bloggers for you. Once they see your templates, they want to work with you. Okay, you charge the bloggers depending on the blog size. For example, 3 to 4 ebooks, I can charge $197. Especially if those ebooks are about 35 page each, something like that in that range, I will charge $197. If it's something like 6 to 10 ebooks, with each ebook about 35 pages, again, I can charge higher. I can go from $397 to $597. Again, it depends on the niche. For example, solicitors have more money, so I will charge them a lot more money. You can go into offline, plumbers, electrician. The list is endless. You can do this, guys. This is absolutely doable. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. What you're seeing right now is Blog Convert. Okay, I'm going to make an offer and give you guys Blog Convert today as a special offer. Okay, some of you have already got Blog Convert. Blog Convert is a mini online program teaching bloggers to monetize their best blogs through ebooks. Okay, and it's got all the videos, strategies, step-by-step guides, how to do this, how to make money from this. Okay, so this is what I want you guys to do. This is the process that I use. I want you guys to offer this program to bloggers, either for a small price or for free. Right? Wait for it. Okay. And what you're going to do next, you're going to upsell them to do the work for them. All right. So you give them the program for free, right? And then you upsell them so that you can do the work, so you can charge, so you can start charging real money from $197 to $997, depends on the volume and the value of the work. Bloggers don't want to do this work. Their passion is about writing blogs, not design. And since you offered, they will come to you if they want you, because obviously you want to follow up. If you give them for a small price, you want to follow up and say, hey, can we do the work for you? You could be making money each and every month. Guys, I hope you took notes on what I just said. Okay, hope you took notes what I just said. Okay, let's move on, guys. Let's move on. So before I became an entrepreneur, I was a 9-to-5er in the corporate world. After I finished my uni, I was really excited to be joining the corporate world because at uni and college, I did odd jobs to make money. You know, I worked in kitchen hospitals. I worked in McDonald's, construction sites. You know, I met all types of characters. So after uni, I was excited to be starting my corporate career. So this was when I was really introduced to LinkedIn. To further your career, you had to have a strong network. So we were taught to connect with friends and colleagues, right? I'm sure some of you guys have had to do that as well, because you never know who can help you in the future. Okay, this is where referrals came from. So I built up my LinkedIn connections over time while working. Now, in the corporate world, I worked as a software test consultant for telecom firms. I consulted for major firms like British Telecom, T-Mobile, Vodafone, KPN, Huawei, so many companies, you know. And at first, this job was a fun job. I had the opportunity to travel around the world. And I love traveling. Met so many amazing people as part of my traveling. I had the privilege of working in US, Saudi Arabia, of all places, Egypt, Canada. I mean, I loved it. But although it seemed like I lived a glamorous lifestyle, the work itself was not to my liking. But because the pay was good, you know, as a consultant, we got paid good money and the travel was frequent, I stuck with it for years. Even though I didn't like my job, you know, my job, I dealt with technical issues, technical documents, technical work, you know, that was not my strength, really. It wasn't my strength. I never really used my creativity in my job. You know, I was stuck behind a desk trying to work out technical issues. And after a while, you know, waking up early every single day and not looking forward to going to work because of the task in front of me really started to bother me. You know, I started to really not like my 9-to-5 routine. Friday nights could not come quick enough. You know, I lived for the weekends. I actually enjoyed my weekends, but I dreaded Monday morning. I'm sure some of you guys have been through the same thing. And I did this for 10 years. Now, in corporate life, you know, you do come to a certain point, and it doesn't matter how great your performance is or how many hours you put into it. You're quite limited in what you can earn. You could be breaking your back for your company, but there is a limit to what you get. Okay, but it wasn't just the money, it was the work itself. Throughout my career, I jumped from one company to the next for various reasons, but one of them was lack of job satisfaction. Okay, so I wasn't inspired, so I kept moving. I kept jumping from one place to the next. I remember being made redundant in one company, and it took me nearly 3 to 4 months to get the next job. So even corporate life was not a guarantee anymore. It's not a guarantee any longer. After all those years of studying, the corporate life is not even a guarantee. But what really pained me more, I didn't enjoy my daily work. And I'm sure some of you guys have been through the same thing. You know, I just wasn't passionate about my work, and it started to really bother me. You know, I was spending 8 to 9 hours in the office most of the time, and I wasn't inspired anymore. And there's just more to life. One incident, as a contractor, I get paid something like $500 to like $800. People were earning more than me. I remember losing 2 months worth of pay because my agency went bankrupt. This obviously devastated me. I never knew something like this could happen to me. I had a mortgage. I had bills to pay. And so when this happened to me, I couldn't believe it. I heard many stories of other people going bankrupt and workers losing everything, But for me, that was always a headline in a newspaper or news or story. So when it happened to me, I mean, I could not believe it. I started to question everything. I decided that I needed change, right? I really decided I needed change. So after that job ended, I was unemployed for like 2 months, worried about my mortgage. This was the first signs actually that I had signs of stress, twitching eyes. I had twitching eyes, I couldn't believe it, and lack of sleep, constantly worrying about where the money was going to come from. But anyway, I took a low pay job and started to think about business. So during the weekends and late after work, I started to go to conferences. And then one particular conference had about 6,000 people attend. The people on stage promised we can change our lives, our situation, by teaching something we already knew. Okay, so this excited me. I saw an opportunity to change my situation. So it was one of those amazing weekends. I still remember it very much. I have to admit, when I came back from that, I was actually buzzing. I was buzzing with so many ideas running through my head. Now, I guess it wasn't only me, because there's 6,000 people in there all looking to change their lives. Okay. And I love the idea of having my own business and really having control. So I love the idea of selling digital products, selling something online. So after I came back from a 9-to-5 job, I'd work in the evenings creating products. And my first product was a mobile marketing product. I knew about this because obviously I spent years in the telecoms industry. My idea was to sell thousands of these copies of this product and quit my job. That was my vision, right? However, over a year, I sold 40 copies, not the 1,000 that I was thinking about. Anyway, I continued buying programs, coming up with ideas, business ideas, right? I bought many programs. I was definitely a shiny object kind of guy. I was definitely that guy. Okay, so I created many what I call mini businesses. Okay, while still working for 9-to-5. Mostly, sadly, most of them failed, sadly. But each time I got some tiny results. I made sales online. But I never gave up. Basically, during those times, one of the ideas that I came up with. Was I created a career magazine app for women. Okay, so it was called Career Minded Women. And the reason I came up with this app was at that time, there was a lot of media attention about professional women, right? There was a lot of talk about how far women have progressed in the corporate world and all the issues surrounding that. So I thought this would be a good idea to create a magazine. So there were lots of fashion magazines at that time, but none dedicated for just careers. So I created the Career Minded Women app and a website. Again, what did I need? I needed more traffic, downloads, awareness to my site and to my app. So I started to learn traffic strategies, Google AdWords, content marketing, Facebook. I went back to applying some of my testing knowledge on traffic. And now I was getting some small results, but nothing life-changing, right? So now, since the magazine was related to careers, it made sense now to create a presence on LinkedIn. Okay, the magazine targeted career women in the corporate world and business, and so I created a career-minded LinkedIn group, and obviously I shared that link to women's forums. Women started to join this group. Basically, they loved the content of the magazine. They started to join the group. I noticed the types of content that they liked, and I started to search on the internet to share that type of information. Now, in my search for better content, I came across a book called Lean In. This was written by Sheryl Sandberg. She's actually the COO of Facebook. Okay, the book was talked about in the mainstream media and everything about the book. So at that time, this book was being sold a lot on the Amazon as well. So I created another group called Sheryl Sandberg Community on LinkedIn. So nobody else created this group. So I created a group. I had everything created. I started to post content in this group. Awesome content in this group, by the way. And I stepped away from the group. I stepped away from it for like a week. For 1 week, I stepped away from it. When I came back, there were literally hundreds and hundreds of women looking to join this group. What was great about it, these are real professionals now, looking to learn, looking to engage in this group. They're real fans of Sheryl Sandberg. They were looking to consume that content. Okay, I never knew I could get so many views and sales, by the way, just by building the group, because I used to put an affiliate link, Amazon affiliate link, you get a commission in the group. So this was a revelation to me, because I started to grow my list, in fact, because I shared my magazine content and other valuable content in this group. So my career magazine, I started to share it in this group in exchange for an email address. So every day I saw people waiting to join this group. After I accepted them, they joined the discussion and shared information. Lots and lots of professional women in senior positions, decision makers in this group. I'm talking about CEOs, project managers, making discussion. This excited me because I started to build my list. I created an opt-in page and gave away free copies of my magazine in this group, and I started to grow my list. So say, for example, 100 people joined the group, about 30 would join my database. Okay, and there I can actually market to them. So I was able to take them away from LinkedIn into my database. Say 300 people joined, for example, sometimes 70 people would join my database. I started to grow my list. Now, because I was the owner of the group, some of the women that joined the group started to view my actual profile. They wanted to find out more about me. So then, the Who Viewed Me feature, which is the only feature in all the social media channels, is a great feature, by the way. So I started to see who was viewing me. I saw directors, CEOs, real decision makers regularly viewing my profile. So I made sure I updated my LinkedIn profile. I absolutely made sure I updated this. So I started to learn a lot about LinkedIn. I started to completely geek out on LinkedIn. I read tons of books on LinkedIn on Amazon. I must have read about 20 books in a month about LinkedIn. I read them and then I applied them to my LinkedIn profile page, to my groups, to my company pages. This contributed to my list absolutely growing. Okay, this taught me how to build relationships on LinkedIn, how to manage a group and company pages, what to do after you connect, the messages you send, so important, how to get a response, everything. In the meantime, there's been a lot of changes, by the way, on the LinkedIn platform. I'm one of the few people that keeps LinkedIn up to date. A lot of spammers have come into LinkedIn, but they've got rid of a lot of spammers because of all the changes. And that's good news for you guys, by the way. That's good news for you and me. People start to see what I was doing on LinkedIn. Other LinkedIn group owners asked how I was getting so much engagement in my group. Now, these group owners, some of them, they had bigger sizes than mine. So I always helped them out. I did one-on-one consultancy for a while. Then I switched to creating online courses. I created my own LinkedIn online program. I started to run local events. Since then, I've received over 1,500 customers, easily over that by now. I've been invited to speak at several events. This is the point I started to transition to becoming a digital marketer, especially within the LinkedIn. Invested heavily in myself in this area. So I've been blessed. I've had the opportunity to collaborate and work with other creators. This is me in San Diego at one of the events at Product Creators. Okay, so this is me with Ryan Dice. This is me showing off my digital marketing qualifications. This is myself and John Lee Dumas when I met him in the social media world. This is me with Billie Jean, Mike Selzner, who is the founder and host of Social Media World. So I have had the opportunity really to work with a lot of big guys and met some amazing people. Certainly I've had my ups and downs. It's not always been successful, but this is what's possible. Let me take you through a few facts about LinkedIn. LinkedIn is absolutely powerful. On my journey, I've been testing LinkedIn, teaching and applying LinkedIn to my own business. And I've been impressed. I've simply been impressed with LinkedIn's results. It doesn't have as much competition as these other social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. My testing background has definitely helped me for discovering more about LinkedIn. I've spent years getting the results from LinkedIn. LinkedIn is one of those places where most businesses, entrepreneurs and funnel owners should have a presence. You should have a presence on there, especially if you're looking to attract high income clients. Now, let's talk about the big differences between, say, LinkedIn and the other social media channels. One of the major differences is the quality of the people joining LinkedIn. LinkedIn is the only professional network out there right now, compared to, say, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And so There's absolutely nothing wrong with the other channels, by the way, but you have to have a presence on a professional network, and that's LinkedIn. According to Cosmetrics, one of the most reputable firms, LinkedIn leads, they convert better than the other social media sites, which is surprising when you think about it, because obviously Facebook has billions of subscribers. But my testing, the results have suggested that you have to have a presence on LinkedIn because of the quality of the lead on LinkedIn. Okay, the people that have the money to spend are on your services are on LinkedIn. All right, a lot of these B2B guys, they're given monthly, quarterly, yearly budgets to spend on your services. And also the behavior, the way you have to behave on LinkedIn is completely different experience than what you have in the other social media sites as well. People are not using LinkedIn to entertain themselves or kill time or share ridiculous pictures like you see in other social media sites. They're looking for opportunities to engage with people, companies, and networking. Well, let me just give you an example. If you go and look at someone's profile on Facebook or Instagram, you will notice it's very picture oriented, very image oriented, lots of different pictures. Facebook and Instagram is known for viral videos, cat videos, showing off big cars, especially on Instagram, diamond rings and gold chains, okay? On Facebook, there are many occasions where you come across some uncompromising pictures and videos. That's acceptable behavior on Facebook and Instagram. But that's not what you're going to be seeing on LinkedIn. That's not accepted behavior on LinkedIn. It's a major difference, guys. It's a major difference in terms of the quality of the leads that you're going to be getting. Okay? So imagine, for example, a CEO or a decision maker, a real professional, putting out pictures like Bentleys and gold chains on LinkedIn, even though that's maybe their passion in private. That's not so great for the reputation of the CEO, right? And so you must carry yourself differently on LinkedIn. And that's why the quality of the clients on LinkedIn is much higher, according to many independent studies. It's much higher. Now, when you're on LinkedIn, the level of the data is different. The data tells you a lot about the person and their background. If you browse someone's profile on LinkedIn, you know a few good things about them immediately. You know that LinkedIn has over 550 million subscribers, and that's increasing each and every day. That's one good thing. It keeps growing. A professional network that keeps growing. LinkedIn, in many ways, have potentially provided you with ready-made leads waiting for you right now. Okay, and what do I mean by this? You're basically a connection away from getting a high-quality lead with LinkedIn. There are no gatekeepers that you have to worry about. You connect with anyone on LinkedIn. It could be a CEO, a CFO, a big decision maker. You're just one connection away to capturing a targeted lead. The caliber of people that come onto LinkedIn is a lot more professional. 50% earn over 100,000. I'm talking about CFOs, CEOs, decision makers, startups. And that's why Microsoft paid over $26 billion, because they understand the importance of the data. It's not the platform, it's the data that they have. They understand that over 500 million people on LinkedIn is worth a lot. Okay? It's worth a lot. The marketers and business owners that understand LinkedIn are taking full advantage and are seeing real success. The thing is, and that's going to be important for you guys, the majority of business owners don't know how to use LinkedIn to get clients. They just don't know where to start. They've made assumptions about LinkedIn. Most people think it's just a place to dump your resume for recruiters to pick up. Now, LinkedIn has grown beyond just a resume place, okay? At 550 million and growing, you can generate, you can get clients from there. You can get good quality leads from there. But that's good news for you that a lot of people are not aware of this. That's absolutely good news for you. Okay, let's talk about the first secret, how I generated over 500 leads in one day, which made me over $4,000. Now, for this secret, I'm going to give you one tip. You're going to have to attend events in your niche. Okay, so that's very important. This is a big takeaway, by the way. All right, you've got to attend events in your niche. You got to get away from your computers and actually meet people. I know some of you are uncomfortable with that, okay? Now, even before you make any important connections at an event or online on LinkedIn, you want to make sure that your LinkedIn profile is 100% complete, okay? It's up to date. 99% of people get this wrong, okay? They get it wrong. Their profile is bland, that's one thing. It's about 30% complete. With absolutely no call to actions, no reason for people to view the rest of the profile, okay? So people will visit your LinkedIn profile, okay? Especially after what you learned today. And they're going to do that in several ways. They're going to search for your name on Google, or they're going to search for your name on LinkedIn. And you don't have to be logged into LinkedIn for your profile page to appear on Google, by the way. Actually, LinkedIn rewards profiles that are 100% complete. Which means when your name is being searched on Google or LinkedIn, you become higher up in the rankings. So that's why it's worth it. And this is all due to LinkedIn's smart algorithms. It's got its own algorithm, just like Facebook has, just like Instagram has. So your name shows up first. Your profile shows up first. When visitors view your profile, you want them to see that you are the go-to person in your niche, in your domain. Okay? You should stand out immediately. Yeah, you should wow your audience. So let's just look at a few examples, okay? This is what most people's profiles look like, very bland. Top of the banner, there's nothing in this. Blank spaces, no headlines. A headline on LinkedIn alone, okay, can make someone spend another few minutes looking at the rest of your profiles. Trust me, I've tested this out. You can do a lot with your headline. Okay, the LinkedIn profile page is literally your website. When most people are Googled, you'll notice that LinkedIn page will come up in the search engines, in the listings. Look at this example of Simone. You know, we did a search on him and his LinkedIn profile comes ahead of his TED Talk because Google recognizes LinkedIn as a reputable site. Simone gets traffic when people search his name, keywords like speakers. So he gets Google traffic just doing that. And when you click on it, you're going to see his top banner where he's got GTEx over there. And check out his headline as well. The headline speaks to his audience. Your headline must speak to your audience, okay? You need to have a call to action in your headline sometimes. So here are examples of good looking top banners that you can use, a variety of really good looking top banners. So the point I'm trying to make is that before you think of connecting with anyone, you want to ensure that your profile is up to date and stands out from your competitors. The headline is everything. So I attended a lot of events in my niche, which is digital marketing in the last 3 to 4 years. Started to meet, especially in the early days, started to meet and attract a lot of influencers in my niche. And please don't underestimate people that you meet up in the networking events. Please do not underestimate it. In a 3-day event, I met people. I never gave out business cards. I basically pulled out my smartphone, opened up my LinkedIn app, and just connected with everyone on LinkedIn. Okay, while they're standing there, I messaged them straight away. Now we're connected. With a business card, you have to follow up later, and most of us do not do that. So some of the people that were on my LinkedIn connections, they have huge databases. Some of them, they launch their own products and services and easily make 100K within a 7-day period, 200, 500 within 7 days. So after coming back from one of these events, I contacted one of the guys on my LinkedIn. Okay, I said, listen, I've got a product, an online program that I'm trying to promote, and he agreed to mail for me. And just one day, he mailed. I made 500 leads, okay, and pocketed over $4,000. Okay, so this is, guys, 500 leads. I know we use the word leads, we use the word subscribers, but these are real human beings that you can market to each and every day. I had a buyers list in my database. People are used to buying online and they were in my list, and I can market them, build a relationship with them. And this is what I want you to think about when you connect in on LinkedIn as well. That's why I make this point. I make this point to highlight something very important going forward as it relates to LinkedIn. Every connection is equivalent to an email address, and an email address, there's a human being behind that you can market to, all day long. Okay, let's move on and now talk about the second secret. Okay, the second secret. This is how to actively increase your leads using LinkedIn's new mobile app. Okay, this is exciting stuff, guys. Okay, this is exciting. The LinkedIn mobile app is the real secret for generating leads and increasing your lead collection. I mean, it seems obvious that the more connections you have, the more leads you're going to work with. But a lot of people neglect this. Okay, for some reason, a lot of people neglect to increase their connections because they're just not aware of how powerful connections are. But that's good news for you guys. Okay, first of all, let me say that the more connections you have, the more potential leads you'll have. I want you to remember that. The more connections you have, the more potential leads you'll have. And your goal is to turn those connections into high-paying clients because they're on LinkedIn. That should be your goal. Now, on LinkedIn, we have a 3-step process. We connect, engage, and then capture. Okay, so some of you are paying $2, $10 per lead, $20 to acquire a customer. Okay, on LinkedIn, some of those same customers is free to connect with. All you need to do is connect. But you need to know what you're doing. Okay, so once you know your target market, you simply need to connect with them. One of the reasons to increase your connections is because you want more people to view your profile so that they can see what you have to offer. You know, just like when those decision makers were viewing my profile when I managed LinkedIn groups, right? The more connections you have, especially if those connections are your target audience, the more profitable you'll be. Okay, so let's talk about LinkedIn's newsfeed. I want your connections viewing your newsfeed, and I want them to be viewing that on a daily basis. Right, so let's talk about that. You're going to be connecting to your prospects, and I want them to consume your content. So why did LinkedIn newsfeed? Well, most of your connections will be viewing your newsfeed, especially if you're posting something of real value. And that's what we're going to be teaching. And if you think about it, when you give a status update, like if you share a post or you're sharing something of value on newsfeed, most of your connections will be alerted. A big percentage will be alerted that you've just put out a post. Okay, especially if they're active online, because on this newsfeed, a lot of people are commenting, they're sharing posts, they're consuming the information. Okay, this newsfeed, as you can see, has 12,000 likes, 625 comments. That's a lot. The newsfeed on LinkedIn is the new TV on LinkedIn. Okay, people spend more time on LinkedIn's newsfeed than the Netflix, than CNN, Fox. The professionals are spending time scrolling the newsfeed, consuming information. This is where the eyeballs are right now, and this is where you need to put your content. Okay, it's a big distinction. From the newsfeed, people can click through back to your website or back to your funnel if you have a funnel. The newsfeed is crucial for the funnels. And so if you increase your connections, which is potentially your prospects, you know for a fact that people are going to spend more time on the newsfeed. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Now, let's talk about the LinkedIn mobile app, because this plays a huge role in increasing your connections. There is a major difference. The LinkedIn mobile app, it really behaves differently from your desktop LinkedIn application, right? It's so much easier to get a connection on the mobile than on desktop. So one thing I'm going to tell you to do right now, like after this webinar, make sure you get your mobile app. Okay, there are more hoops you have to jump over to be successful on the desktop, but with your mobile app, I'm telling you right now, you guys are leaving money on the table. I'm going to be talking about a few things about the mobile app later, but just after this webinar, make sure you download your mobile app. Now, let me ask you a question. What do you think makes a good news feed stand out in a professional network like LinkedIn? How are you going to attract your prospect on a news feed? Well, there's various ways. Okay, and one of the major ones is with video. Video was only recently added to LinkedIn, and a small percentage of people are taking advantage of this. And so knowing how to use video to reach your potential client is actually a very powerful strategy, okay, especially because it's quite new on LinkedIn. LinkedIn have invested heavily into making sure that your videos are actually watched. And that's one of the great reasons to posting videos on your newsfeed right now. Some of you are probably saying, Jonathan, I'm very uncomfortable to go on camera. Okay, I hate doing video. Some people are saying to me, I hate doing video. This is what I get sometimes. So if you're not comfortable on camera, you can actually do a PowerPoint presentation and still get good results. We've actually tested this, by the way. So do not worry about that. I'm going to be talking more about what you need to do later. Okay, you can put an image on your presentation, your face, so your prospects can get familiar with you. So what we're testing right now, and I'm seeing a few people do it effectively, is podcasting. People are creating podcasts and they're posting it on LinkedIn and they're getting a lot of attention. All right, so some of the biggest searches will be audio, and Google already working on audio searches right now and implementing that. So we're going to talk about that later. So do not just be afraid of putting your face on camera. If you're not comfortable about doing video, that's fine. There are other ways. Now, another way to stand out on the newsfeed is posting headlines, quotes, images, and GIFs. Right? These also get a lot of attention. According to Buffer, articles with images get more attention than articles without. Now, being from a testing background, I'm always skeptical, but I've tested these things, and the images generally work better than non-images. But I have tested there are times where I've just put out text alone, and I do get some good results as well. Here are some examples of images and with great engagement. So the more connections you have, the more prospects will see your newsfeed posts and content. Okay, that's driving that home with you, and then you can drive those people into your funnel. When you put out real content and you're posting regularly, you become top of mind. Okay, you become the instant authority, and that's important in your niche. What happens after you've connected? What do you say to people once you've connected on a LinkedIn? So on LinkedIn, there are various multiple ways to communicate. Okay, let's go through that. You have the first connections for you're connecting for the first time, a follow-up, a referral, who viewed me, which is a unique feature on LinkedIn, by the way. So you'll actually see the people that view your profile and their recommendations. So what's the immediate reaction on LinkedIn once you connect with someone? Once you connect with someone, most of us never follow up. We connect, end of story. A big percentage of people say absolutely nothing at all. Most people never start a conversation. This is a missed opportunity. This is a missed opportunity, guys, and we're going to be a bit different. Okay, here's an example of a basic message you can send out. Okay, even with this basic message, it doesn't take you more than 30 seconds, can get you a response, but most people do not. 99% do not, because we've been conditioned to that. I think we've been conditioned not to give feedback, but that's what's possible with a connection and with messages. Now, the third secret to generating targeted leads is using LinkedIn's publishing. Okay, but this is also a lesson in failure. Okay, a number of years ago, LinkedIn launched LinkedIn Publishing. Now, this was only available to influencers, people like Tony Robbins and Richard Branson. Only the top well-known people were able to publish on LinkedIn Publishing. LinkedIn brought together some of the biggest and smartest influencers of our time to share their stories, to inspire us, to teach us. And these articles generated a ton of traffic, so much eyeballs in one platform. So when influencers published an article, the content was consumed very quickly. So here are some examples. Here's Tony Robbins. He's written several articles. There's about 213 shares, 51 comments, and 420 likes. Here's another one, over 2,000 likes, over 134 shares, 5,200 comments, over 1,600 shares. Now, just a year after the influencers were given our LinkedIn platform, because it was so successful, LinkedIn decided to open this up to everyone else. So if you've logged into your LinkedIn right now, you will notice that you have the ability also to put out content on LinkedIn Publishing. Okay, this, guys, is a game changer. You can now share your products, services, to a much wider audience, an informed audience, just like any other influencer. Now, I know what you're going to be thinking, Jonathan, these are successful influencers. Of course, they're going to generate that type of traffic. I know that's what I get. Those are the sort of comments I get. But let me just remind you, don't forget, these influencers have not always been successful. They failed many times. Tony Robbins is an example, a real success story today, worth billions of dollars. But Tony was challenged in his life a few times before he became successful. A lot of influencers, including Tony, suffered terrible failures and challenges before they became influencers. Tony Robbins once mentioned that one of his former partners, business partners, left him high and dry with $150 million bill. The motor company Honda, the founder, failed many times, kept trying. Finally, a breakthrough. Honda is now worth billions of dollars. I want you guys to stop looking at your setbacks or your failures. Okay? These influencers today all had to go through some trials before they became successful. Tony Robbins says you have to fail to be successful. Okay, so, and that's why I want you guys to try things out. I remember when I was 15 years old, I was an innocent child. Now, we all had, in the UK and England, we all have to do a GCSE exams. Every 15-year-old has to take GCSE exams. Now, if you've passed these exams, you go on to do the A-levels, a prestigious A-level exam program, okay? And then once you get your A-levels, you can go on to university and get a better job. So me and my friends were looking forward, right? We're looking forward to getting, to passing our GCSEs so we can all go on and do better things. Anyway, we took these exams and all my friends, they passed and I failed. Guys, I failed all my GCSE exam results. Now, you can imagine I felt humiliated because it was right in front of my friends. We all got the exam results on the same day in front of my friends. I felt humiliated. I really felt that the world just swallowed me up. Now, this failure actually was a pivotal moment in my life. At that moment, I was about to lose all my friends because they were about to start a very exciting journey to do the A-levels, and I was about to repeat the same year or do something equivalent. Okay, so they elevated their status and planned to have a great future, and mine was not so good. So for the first time ever, guys, I was about to lose all the friends that I hanged around with. I remember actually crying that day. My dad, God bless his soul, really consoled me, told me that it wasn't the end of the world. But when you're 15 years old, when you have a loss like that, you feel kind of terrible. But my dad was an incredible influence in my life. So that year, I chose to do a first diploma in engineering. This was equivalent to the GCSE exam results. But at least with this technician course that I'm doing, this diploma, I had a chance of being a technician or something. The alternative was doing low-paid jobs or being a bum, to be honest with you. Okay, so this was a transformational year. Before my GCSEs, I never really knew what hard work was or meant. So that year, I must have worked harder than everyone else in my class, okay? And I couldn't fail again. I wanted to rescue my future. And that motivated me to work hard. That same year, I came across Tony Robbins, his book, The Awakening the Giant Within. Now, the combination of that book, my dad's encouragement, and some real hard work, I got my first ever qualification, which is a BTEC First Diploma. I still remember it because that was transformational, because ever since then I went on to study for 6 more years to get my first degree. But it was that first diploma that transformed me. That failure of those GCSEs, that's transformed me. So despite my setbacks earlier in my life, I can honestly say the impact that I have today and the people that I've helped in business, in life, is what gives me the biggest satisfaction. Today, I can generate leads for other companies as a digital marketer. So influencers on LinkedIn are generating a ton of traffic, and you can do the same thing today. I am impacting other people. I'm telling you now, that same guy who failed those GCSE exam results, who never understood what hard work was, you can make an impact with LinkedIn publishing, because you can publish some great, unique articles. Again, let me remind you that the people engaging on LinkedIn platform, especially the LinkedIn publishing platform, are decision makers, people with money to spend. Let's look at some examples of the type of engagement you can get. If you put out the type of content that people love, it's going to be shared, liked, and commented on. If you have an amazing article, LinkedIn won't only share your article to your connections, by the way, it will go beyond your connections. Think about that. If you only had 1,000 connections, but LinkedIn thinks that your article will benefit other subscribers, using its own algorithm, it will share your article to millions of subscribers. And that's why you're seeing some people's article get so much engagement. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't know how to write an article. Well, in fact, you don't have to write your own article. You can outsource that to people who are passionate about writing articles, and they will publish that in the LinkedIn Publisher for you. I hope you're seeing the massive opportunity with LinkedIn Publishing. Okay, let's recap on what you've learned today. You've learned about why you need to actively increase your connections using LinkedIn's new mobile apps, the importance of having a newsfeed, especially video and podcasting, really brand new to LinkedIn, but working really well. We've talked about LinkedIn Publishing, right? Importance of generating awareness and leads with articles. Now with LinkedIn, you're literally one connection away from a real client. And the thing is, LinkedIn is willing to support you in the process. Now, let me ask you a question. How would you like me to show you something special on LinkedIn today? Now, we've been covering some really cool stuff, okay? And whatever we've covered so far, I'm sure has been time well spent. Obviously, we couldn't cover everything you need to get this whole thing set up and for you to be getting clients. And so I do have a special offer today. Now, guys, if you act fast, you will be happy with this offer. What if you were shown a system and really within a couple of days, you can start applying it? You know, I hate where people try to show you something and really it takes like 3 months, like SEO. It's going to take you 3 months before you get results. But with LinkedIn, because LinkedIn have not been, very good at marketing itself, I can show you things that I've been testing on LinkedIn, and because of the changes, that starts to get you the conversation going and then the clients in a couple of days. If we're able to add another 5K to 10K per month to your business, will that make a difference in your life, in your business? See, what I love about LinkedIn, again, is the quality of the people joining, okay? That makes a big difference when you're trying to gather leads, when you're connecting with the right people. As long as you can follow simple instructions, you can get clients on this channel. With LinkedIn, you can generate leads in a natural way through engagement and conversation. No spam, no pressure selling. With just one client, it's possible to make over 10K with LinkedIn. They have the money to spend on your services. I want to show you a process of turning connections into clients. When someone views your profile, that's a potential client. You can turn 200, 500 connections, right? And you can put these people into your database that you can market to for years. It's possible to turn 200, 300 connections into clients. You don't need to have like 10,000, 20,000 leads like other platforms to convert them into high-paying clients. I hope you're beginning to understand what this is all about. Okay, let me introduce you to the Linktify Funnel Program. Okay, Linktify Funnel Program is a brand new program that teaches a unique way for you to generate leads and convert them into clients each and every month on LinkedIn. This is each and every month. You will be in the 1% Club. Now, the 1% Club are the successful people on LinkedIn. They're generating the leads, turning those leads into paying clients with little competition, and they're doing it month after month. The people in that club understand that LinkedIn is a great channel to generate leads, but also a great way to build that relationship before getting the client. And so if you have a website, if you have a funnel in place, all the better, because this channel will feed your funnel with the right type of leads. Look, as I said before, LinkedIn's got over 500 million people on LinkedIn, okay? Business owners, entrepreneurs, coaches, startups, real decision makers. They have the money to spend on your service, and they're willing to spend it if you know how to approach them. So let's go over what you're going to get from the Linktify funnel program. So there's 5 modules. Module 1, you get a brand new funnel blueprint. All right, this says you've got to go through this. You get the Linktify messaging. Messaging is just so important. We've tested messaging. It works so well. We've got the Linktify newsfeed funnel. Module 2, we've got the Linktify publishing funnel. A 30-day client attraction challenge. We've got real life case studies. The Linktify to webinar. This is really, we keep things simple. We're trying to drive real people to your webinar each and every month. Podcasting. I bet you never knew you could attach LinkedIn and podcasting in the same breath, but we're going to show you some real examples, set you up and make sure you're doing podcasting on LinkedIn, getting you that traffic. Module 3, we go into the new LinkedIn groups. This is brand new. Company pages. LinkedIn are investing heavily in company pages. The training right now, we've got that in the members area right now. Brand new LinkedIn ads. Okay, so much stuff's being done on LinkedIn ads. All right, we're going to be showing you step by step what you need to do. Module 4, we've got software kits for you. Software that's going to help you optimize your profile. We've got Linktify images for your top banner profile, your ads, your news feed. Then we've got the Linktify advanced funnel. Okay, this advanced funnel is what's going to take you to that next level. The LinkedIn funnel program is the secret sauce. This is the roadmap that's been missing from LinkedIn. This is how to get high quality leads to LinkedIn. You'll discover several options to go after your ideal prospects and turn them into high paying clients. And finally, you're going to have a method that can be learned within 2 to 3 hours to get maximum results, because each of our modules is bite-sized. We don't want things to be boring. We don't want you to be sitting there for hours. The bite-sized type learning. Okay, let's talk about the highlights of the module. Let's just go through some of the things you're going to learn in this module. Module 1, I said it's the brand new LinkedIn funnels, brand new to the marketplace. We've been testing this for months and months. In order to be successful with LinkedIn, you first need to know how to navigate through it. Okay, and these funnels help you basically glide through that. It's the secret sauce to turning prospects into clients. Knowing this process is a must. You get those aha moments. There's over 30 funnels that's going to guide you to getting clients consistently. Then you have the LinkedIn messaging. One of the many reasons people fail to get clients on LinkedIn is simply because their messaging sucks. It does. What's really missing from LinkedIn activities are your conversational like messages that entice your prospects to actually respond to you. Okay, we have thousands of customers that use our messaging. They've been tested and we get immediate responses from prospects. Okay, you're going to get over 70 of these messages. That's going to be in module 3. I'm going to explain that in module 3. You have the LinkedIn newsfeed funnels for engaging with prospects. If you want that instant authority and engaging content in front of prospects, decision makers and professionals, then you have to post relevant content on the newsfeed. We'll show you how to drive insane number of leads to your funnel, to your website, using the newsfeed. Through engagement, by the way, naturally, the natural way of communicating with other human beings online. That's what I like about LinkedIn. How to use video effectively, even if you've never used video before. You're going to really be glad how we're using it. We're going to show you a number of alternatives that work really well. I'll talk about that later as well. Okay, we're going to be talking about other alternatives. LinkedIn newsfeed and funnels is the real gold mine. This integration with LinkedIn and funnels is untapped. In module 2, we have the LinkedIn publishing funnel. You'll learn how to craft the best article to receive as many views from LinkedIn. I've shown you a couple of examples. How to get more prospects really consuming your content. And listen, do not worry if you do not know how to write an article. Okay, we're going to show you exactly where to go get elite article writers. Let me just show you an example. Look at this. 166 comments, over 4,000 likes, but look at the views. This is what we're aiming for within this funnel, within this program. We also have the 30-day LinkedIn Attraction Challenge. This is a unique challenge. Create an environment where your activities in your profile attracts your clients. Anyone, as long as they apply the tested and proven 30-day client attraction challenge, you become in that 1% success club. Okay, you go through this, it's fun, it's easy to do, and you're actually attracting your prospects. Plus, we've got real life LinkedIn case studies. We just like knowing what's working today. That's why we're going to introduce you to a number of real life case studies. And the approach is this: go through each case study and then apply what you learned. We're all about applying what you learned about in this program. Okay, the results of our tests are in the members area right now. We also have LinkedIn to webinar funnel. Okay, you'll learn how to use the LinkedIn channels to get people registering on your webinar. Okay, you should be doing webinars, by the way, guys. You know, you'll be seeing people jumping on your webinar on a weekly and a monthly basis. And if you can just follow simple instructions, if you get the engagement right, there's no reason why you can't get people registering regularly on your webinar. It's a good strategy, guys. And then LinkedIn podcast funnel. This is relatively new to the market, especially with LinkedIn. Now, I want you guys to check out the stats yourself. Podcasting is growing and will continue to grow, okay? Because you'll be targeting professionals and prospects on LinkedIn. I will show you, how to get more traffic, okay, using podcasting on LinkedIn. Because we're going to be showing you how to get 200 to 300 kind of like connections a week. But you're going to be getting those types of views to your podcast, awareness and traffic. People just love to listen. They always have. Radio is still a massive medium. The whole podcasting phase right now is just getting bigger. Okay, we're going to reveal a few things to you inside. I mean, I'm really excited about this one. You can find a brand new audience. All I say to you is try it out. And again, if you're uncomfortable about being on video, podcasting is the next best thing. Now, the reason our strategies work while others struggle with LinkedIn is that we've actually simplified everything, especially with the funnels, the way we've designed it. We've simplified things and we're in the trenches. I'm testing all the time. Okay, here's what some of our customers have said. I've already had funnels built, not perfected. Okay, I really struggled to get traffic. I came across the Linktify funnel program, bought it, and since then I've been able to close 3 clients in a month. That's John Merrill. That's one of our people. Then you've got the LinkedIn groups and company pages, the training we have for that. You'll learn how to use the new LinkedIn groups. Okay, this is new to bring awareness to your website, to your funnels, to build your list. Because I told you a story. All those features they've got rid of all those features. And guess what I did? I actually looked at my competitors' programs, and I'm going to tell you right now, they have trainings from 2 years ago. LinkedIn's changed a lot. We're the ones that are keeping up to date. Everything that we're teaching your LinkedIn groups is completely brand new. I'm going to show you company pages. Who is even talking about company pages? Only we are talking about company because we know for a fact that LinkedIn how investing heavily in company pages. LinkedIn company pages is completely underutilized by most people, but we're going to show you some real good strategies for you to get more awareness, more traffic to your programs. Now, everyone says that LinkedIn ads are very expensive, and I agree with them, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't try them out. That doesn't mean you can't get leads, okay? I'm going to show you basically how you can still get leads with very expensive, everybody says it's expensive, but listen, do not listen to the hype. I'm going to be showing you video ads, sponsored content, dynamic ads, text ads, in-mail ads, okay? I'm going to be showing you all these things. You should try it out. Believe me. Do not believe the hype. Module 4, we've got the software kit and done for you graphics. Okay, what does that mean? Done for you graphics means you're going to get the top level banners, call to action banners. We've created images for groups, for your articles, for your news feed, for your ads. Everything is done for you. It's waiting for you right now. We also have our Linktify Messenger. I told you before about the messaging is crucial. We have over 70 messages that we test out. So to connect with people for the first time, to follow up with people, we have over 70 messages. So first connection, follow up, recommendation, who viewed you. If someone's viewed you, you want to say something back. Referrals, everything is waiting for you right now. We also have a headline generator. Okay, so that's module 4. Moving on to module 5, we've got the Linktify Advanced Funnel. Now, this is a crucial part of the program. If you really want to be making top sales, getting the high clients, this is a crucial part of the program. Most of the engagement was done on LinkedIn, okay? They know, like you, and trust you. This is where you're taking people from LinkedIn channel into your own funnel now with the aim of selling, okay? This is where your prospects schedule regular appointments to speak to you. They schedule regular appointments to speak to you. The LinkedIn funnel works because you've done the engagement. You've had the conversation before this point. They're a hot prospect now. They're not cold anymore. And now you can convert them into high-paying clients. We're going to show you how to bring them into your funnel regularly, okay? So this is absolutely crucial. We're going to touch on different types of funnels where you can make money and start charging high tickets. There is actual science and numbers game behind this, and we've tested this. So that's module 5. So that's the whole program, Linktify funnel program, module 1 to 5. That's a value of over $3,997. We've got more testimonials. What I like about this program was the video element. I do a lot of video on Facebook and the other social media platforms, but I get more views on LinkedIn. I really enjoyed the 30-day attraction challenge. Okay, so we're getting so much testimonials from this program. I have a number of related special bonuses I'm going to add. Okay, this is special because I've never done this before, but because I'm having a special launch, I thought I'd include it. Now, the agency came about because our existing customers saw our done for you graphics, our banners, and they wanted to give some of these away so that they get a foot in the door with their prospects. So over time, we created the Linktify agency. Okay, so we've added the agency because we know people would like to make money from this opportunity. Okay, and so now we've actually created brand new banners, brand new graphics for you guys. Okay, this is important for you guys with magazine. If you bought magazine from me, or if you bought Scribble, remember, this is a professional network. A lot of senior people, they want to have quality ebooks, white papers, magazines, newsletters, okay? This is your opportunity now to offer these services to professional clients. So what we've done, we've given you the rights basically to sell the designs that you get access to today, okay? You can sell the designs to your own prospects or your existing customers. You can give away the designs in exchange to start a conversation and upsell them with your own services. You know, one of my clients created several banners on a daily basis, puts them on his news feed, and basically says, PM me if you want the profile page pimped up. And this guy basically makes money. Basically, people are messaging him, he's charging money on the profile, he's building those relationships, and he's able to upsell them on his services. And that's what you guys can do as well. So with Linktify agency, you get all the marketing materials to go out there and offer this service. You get permission to sell the designs, okay? And we've got literally hundreds of high quality designs. You get comprehensive marketing material. I'm talking about brochures, PowerPoint presentations, business cards for you to go out there and look professional, okay? So you get that as well. You can absolutely get your own website, okay, and supporting documents. You can absolutely go out there and charge anything between $197 to $697 or more. It's your program. So let me tell you what you get. You get the Linktify program, module 1 to 5, bonus 1, which is a total value of over $5,000. More testimonials are coming in. Had the chance to go through the program. He really takes you through what he's doing to get clients. I particularly liked the conversational tone in approaching prospects. These are the type of messages we're getting, guys. If you're looking for better quality clients each month, the LinkedIn program can generate that for you. If you want to engage your prospects to come into your funnel, you have a blueprint for that. You'll have a funnel to go through that. If you want prospects to schedule appointments regularly with you, this is the program that can help you to do that. Before you perform anything on LinkedIn, you must go through the LinkedIn funnel program, because it's modern, it's new. Discoveries that we've made, especially with the mobile apps and even with funnels in the last 2 months, will absolutely help your business. Okay, so I want to talk about my bonus 2. Okay, this is my flagship program. Right now, this is a very special bonus. I wasn't going to offer this, but because this is a separate program, it's a completely separate program, and the Secret Academy program is my brand new flagship program that helps high income professionals that are looking for change in their careers. They're not looking for business. Okay, they're not looking to start a business. They just want help. That was me many years ago. You heard my story. That was me many years ago. I was getting paid good money, but didn't really enjoy my job. And so as part of my story, actually, I got like a career coach to help me navigate a few times. I needed that change. And there are hundreds of thousands of high income candidates needing this service, and they're all on LinkedIn. So I created a separate program called Secret Academy, which I charge separately on. And this is a great guidance, guys, and a great target for people with high income professionals. This is not just for going after students, by the way. And within Secret Academy, we've created some done for you services for all you guys that don't have a product to offer. This is really good, because we've done for you reports and guides, free reports and guides that you send corporate workers to help them understand how they can go about doing their change. Okay, so you've got wide seeker funnel scripts. These persuade professionals to partner up with career coaches to help them in their careers. We've done for you phone scripts. Once you get them contacting you, having a conversation with you, you may want to get them on the phone. We've got the phone scripts for you as well. The great thing about this program is that you can charge premium rates, but you can outsource the work. Literally, all you're doing is starting a conversation, you're pairing the people up with a career coach, and we're going to share within Secret Academy. We show you how to do that as well. And what is great about it is, because you're learning about LinkedIn, all these people are on LinkedIn already. I've made getting high-paying professional easy through accessing the goldmine that is LinkedIn. All this is happening within LinkedIn. So let's recap what you get. You get the Linktify program, which is module 1 to 5. You get the Linktify agency. And now you get the Secret Academy program as well. That's a total value of over $8,000. Okay. Now, this last one, I know my competitors hardly offer this. And that's why I'm going to offer this to you right now, because I've got your back. I really want to see results in 2019 for you guys. I've got your back. I get on a call with you and I'll get to speak to you about this program. I want you to get set up. I want you to have the confidence. I'm a real person. Okay, this is a priceless bonus, guys. I want to get on a call with you and I want you to be successful. So we get on a call, we talk about your business, we talk about how you're going to get set up with LinkedIn. All right. Now, I want to talk about a couple of things, guys. You have two options. You absolutely do nothing, or you take advantage, all right, of this risk-free 100% guarantee. So what am I saying? If this doesn't work for you within 30 days, return it. No questions asked. That's it. Okay. That's why it's crazy not to pick this up. Make this small investment today and start seeing returns. Start changing your life. Okay, give yourself a chance. LinkedIn is a goldmine. Worst case scenario, you try it, you're not able to make it work, you get your money back in 30 days. The best case scenario, guys, you've got to be thinking the best case scenario. You start to make money month after month. You know the knowledge within the funnel program is useful. You start making money Otherwise, you get your money back. I mean, that's why it's crazy not to pick this up today. That's absolutely why you got this 30-day money back guarantee. Okay, so what you get the funnel program, which is model 1 to 5. You get bonus 1, which is the Linktify agency, okay, with all your websites. Secret Academy, completely brand new program, related, super related to LinkedIn. Okay, you're going after people with money. And then you got the bonus, the one-to-one bonus with me. You're talking to me after you've picked up the program. You schedule a call, you talk to me, and then you got the money back guarantee. Guys, this is one of the best values I've ever given. This program works. I'm a software tester by trade. In my previous job, I've applied this to LinkedIn and I've seen some amazing results. I want to ask you a real question. If I was to charge you $3,000 to get all this, will it be worth it to you? If I said to you, finally, you're going to make like $3,000 per month, will this be worth it to you? If this was going to kick you up the backside, kick your butt to finally move you in the right direction in 2019, and that's coming, by the way, that's around the corner, will it be worth it to you? Okay, you now have a channel that's going to make you money. If you were to apply this system and you get, say, 2 to 3 clients per month, 2 to 3 clients per month, I'm sure this will be worth something to you. And all you're doing is using our proven messages to have real conversation with a prospect on LinkedIn. Do you think you can do that? You got to ask yourself, what's one client worth to you? For some of you guys, it might be worth $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. Okay, it really depends on your service. When I say $10,000, please understand it depends on your service. I could easily say 20, 50. Which package are you providing your prospects? Okay, it depends on your service and how you package your service and your ability to deliver that service. As long as you can deliver a quality service, there is someone to pay for it. I've seen that happen on LinkedIn. This is a B2B platform, a business-to-business platform. They have the money to spend. So let me ask you, how much will you pay to join the Linktify funnel program? I talked about the 1% group. I want you to be amongst that group. The Linktify program will show you step by step how to get there. It's a great opportunity. LinkedIn's a channel that's growing and people have the money to spend on your services. If you're able to bring in $2,000 to $3,000 per month after you've gone through this program, then join the Linktify funnel program. For some of you, that's a no-brainer for 2019. Seriously, you're on my list. You're on my list. This is brand new. No other program is out there. And this is why I'm going to offer you a special deal. I'm not going to charge, I only charge this type of money to my private students. But because this is kind of fresh, I've opened it freshly. I wanted to offer something special to you guys. And this is a time limited offer as well. To get this offer, all you've got to do now to get immediate access is go to the link you're seeing on the screen right now. This is a one-time payment. You get a massive discount today. Let's recap what you're going to get. You're going to get modules 1 to 6, the Linktify funnel program, the Linktify agency, okay, the Secret Academy program. So the link, and then you get the 15-minute call with me, because I want to get on a call and I want you guys to be in the right direction, because I know you'll probably still have more questions. We're going to get in the Q&A in a minute, but I'm sure you're going to have more questions for me, and I want to get on that call and answer your questions, right? But I want to answer your questions, but I want to put you in the right direction. Plus you get the 30-day money back guarantee. Just type in the URL and that will take you to the checkout page for this special discount. The price will go up significantly. You have to act today. So take advantage of this special rate. That's over $9,000 in value. That's over $9,000 in value. Secure your discount today before the price goes up. I mean, this is a, time limited offer. I mean, look at what you're going to be learning. You'll be learning stuff that was introduced in the last month by LinkedIn. I keep up to date with what's happening on LinkedIn. I've looked into my competitors. I've researched my competitors, and they're behind by 2 years. They've basically kept the same program. In the Link to Buy program, you'll learn how to drive traffic to a webinar in a simple way. Podcasting is something new about that. I'm going to set you guys up. You'll learn about LinkedIn's mobile app, how to generate 200, 300 connections and then turn those into real clients. That's what's possible with LinkedIn right now. Let's recap what you're getting. You're getting the Linktify funnel program, module 1 to 5, the Linktify agency, with all the marketing materials you get with that, with all the images. We've got some of the best designs for LinkedIn dedicated, and this is a foot in the door strategy. This is how you step up. The Secret Academy program, which is a separate program that we offer separately, but you're getting that as part of it. It's a flagship program of mine that I'm offering coaches, career coaches, but all you've got to do is we've created a lot of done for you scripting, phone scripts, email scripts, wide funnels for you to communicate with the high income professionals. This is what it's about for. It's for high income professionals. Something you could completely outsource. The Secret Academy program is actually, we've got libraries of materials and content that you're going to offer professionals to make you look good. Plus you get the call with me, the 30-day money back guarantee. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave this page here for now. Okay, we're going to get into the Q&A right now. Okay, let's get into the question and answer session. Okay, so lots of questions are coming in. So let's just go through each question. So Alan asked, I have many reports that have private label rights, and I have the rights to edit and modify the reports. Can I offer these on LinkedIn and Medium? Well, listen, if you have something of value, relevant to your niche or industry, you have these reports, you can give them away for free or sell them in exchange for a conversation with a prospect. Then certainly LinkedIn can work for you, right? And the Medium platform can work for you as well. Let me give you an example, a simple example. There are literally thousands of accountants on LinkedIn, thousands of accountants on LinkedIn. Say you have a unique report that will help accountants get more clients. Say you have that something, you can update your report, really customize it with your magazine templates or Scribble software, or go to LinkedIn, search for accountants and really start a campaign of connecting and engaging with a specific target market in a correct way. Obviously, this is what we teach. Plus, obviously, you'll be giving away something that of real value to the accountant. That's important, right? And you will apply everything that we're teaching in this program. I'm telling you right now, it'd be difficult not to make money from this, okay? LinkedIn is a channel that keeps growing with quality prospects. And as I keep saying, they have the money to spend on your services. Okay, let's move on. Rex wants to learn more about the Blog Convert program. So yeah, I did mention the Blog Convert program at the start of this presentation. Now, the Blog Convert program, it really came about because I noticed something is missing in the blogging market. So I saw that a lot of people, they love to blog, okay, but they don't attach that monetary value to the blog itself. Now, I noticed that these bloggers, they were producing some good, really good quality information that a lot of people will pay for, okay? I don't know if you guys have seen those types of blogs. I mean, I've read some blogs that I will easily pull out my credit card if that thing was like $1,000 and I'd pay for it. Game-changing blogs, okay? So I saw this and I wanted the bloggers to know about it. I created this program called Blog Convert to target the blogging market. Okay, so Blog Convert teaches the blogger to monetize their best blogs. Okay, it's a mini course. They need to know how to package the blog. Now, I've been making sales with this, with this program, but I also got feedback from a lot of the bloggers. Okay, so, and the feedback that I get is that they find the Blog Convert program useful, but they rather I do the work, right? So they always come back to me that I do the work and they pay me for that. So because I was getting that type of feedback, I decided to give away the program instead of selling it. And then there's the upsell for me to do the work. So that's what I'm basically offering you guys. You guys have got the right to offer the Blog Convert program for free if you buy it from the Linktify Funnel program. If you buy it right now, it's a strategy guide, and it's a great strategy because it contains a lot of information that they need, but they don't want to do the work. They're passionate about writing. They're not passionate about design. And I'm not offering this Blog Convert anywhere else. You guys are getting it because you are on my list. I want you guys to get good results. And even the content within the Blog Convert program is very useful. You can give it to your VA to learn some new skills. Okay, so you get that as well. So let's see. Terry asks, how many bloggers on average before you can get a client? Guys, I mean, of course, it's a numbers game. You know? I can't give you a precise number for that type of question. But Terry, look, I'm not expecting you to sit in front of a computer for like 8 hours a day. Listen, take out an hour, maybe take out 2 hours. Get your VA to do the work for you. You know, messaging bloggers, just get a VA to do the work for you. And I'm sure, you know, basically offer the Blog Convert program, and I'm sure you will get some clients if you're persistent enough. Okay, but obviously I can't give you a precise number. Tony asks, what format is the training? Okay, good question. We have video training. Okay, it's all bite-sized, and that's deliberate, by the way. It's deliberate. You know, we want you consuming the videos and then applying. But you'll find PDFs in the resource area as well. You get instant downloads as soon as you get in. Instant downloads. Okay. So Mary's asking about to talk more about the Linktify agency. Well, the agency came about because, again, our customers, they really liked our LinkedIn banner designs, okay? And all our banner designs are, you know, specifically for LinkedIn. Top banners, group banners, newsfeed banners, banners for LinkedIn ads, okay? So we've got all these banners, and I kept getting questions whether we could give this away. So what we did was we created the Linktify agency, where you're going to be given marketing materials, brochures and PowerPoints, so you can actually go out there and offer a different service. I mean, you can offer these banners, give them away for free. This is like the foot in the door strategy that we teach, but you've got all the marketing materials to actually, you know, get you started as well. So you know, we want you to start that conversation between you and your prospects. Okay, so you've approached a prospect, for example, and with something that will make them shine, with these top banners. And obviously we have hundreds of these banner templates that you can choose from. So, and you can just upsell them on your services. Whatever your business is, your service, you can upsell them. It's a great way to start the conversation. So Anil is asking, how does the messaging app work? We talked about the messaging app is related to the messaging. Like, these are the messages you send out if you're going to connect with someone. Okay, so LinkedIn normally gives you like a default message, but we've got some personalized messages. So literally click a button and the message will, you know, will pop up. So our messaging app is one of my favorites because this is how I start the conversation with my prospects on LinkedIn, and the follow up, and then keep that conversation going. You know, we're testing all the time. Our clients, you know, they give me feedback, and we feed back into the system. So you'll have over 70 messages. You can literally click a button and a different message appears. Literally copy and paste. Very simple. Okay. Now this is the difference really with my program and compared to my competitors. We are testing all the time. Okay. So we know which ones are working. So we have messages for the first connections, follow up, who viewed me, recommendations, endorsements, all the communication channels of LinkedIn we have messages for. So, and we keep testing, we keep refreshing the messages as well. So we're getting some more questions here. Questions are really coming in, I'm telling you. Mary's asking about the benefits of the bonuses. I mean, well, you get the agency, that's one of the bonuses. Okay, you get the Secret Academy, and you get the one-on-one call with me. That's the bonus. So as part of the Secret Academy program, okay, one of the bonuses you get from the Secret Academy is the infographic resume images. You get the PSD formats and the PDF formats as well. Now these are really slick. Okay, this is another way to help professionals stand out. Now there's a lot of professionals, workers who they're not looking for business, they just want change. And so this is the Secret Academy, is you pairing these professional workers with a career coach. Okay, and now Secret Academy, it shows you how to do that, and there are literally millions of these in LinkedIn. Okay, this is another way to get a real income. A lot of professionals, they're not marketers. Okay, here's your opportunity to market high income professionals. They basically were like me. I was earning, was it $500, $600 a day or more, okay, in pounds in the UK, so it's actually more. But I needed to change, and I actually got in contact with a career coach, and I was able to pay them money. So you guys will do the same thing. I'm doing that at the moment. I'm contacting a lot of IT contractors, and I'm saying, hey guys, if you need change from your job, you need to pair up with a career coach. You need to, Secret Academy is going to show you that. So you get all the infographic resume, PDF and the PSD format. Okay. Now all you got to do is send the samples to these professionals. Okay. And once they agree for you to create a new resume, hey, just take your PSD or IMDb fast to the guy on Fiverr. Charge anything from $95 to $197, okay, to do that type of work. Again, it's another way, various ways of getting clients. These are various ways of getting clients on LinkedIn. So let's move on. Peter's asking, he came to the web class pretty late, and he's asking about the LinkedIn headers. Yeah, I just talked about the LinkedIn headers. Every LinkedIn profile has a top header, and you see, most people on LinkedIn, they have a blank header. I'm sure some of you guys have no designs on your header, but it's a missed opportunity. So basically you get all the different designs, PSD formats as well, and you've got the rights to sell these and give them away. But you also get the PowerPoint presentations, the infographic stories, okay, infographic story resumes, and those are good ones as well. People love to see, tell their stories. So what else do you get? Terry says, I'm in. Well, there. Congratulations, Terry. Welcome to the Linktify funnel program. I hope to see you. I hope to speak to you one-on-one as well. So more questions are coming in. Sarah was wondering about the one-on-one coaching. Yeah, the one-on-one coaching is a call with me. We get on Skype, and if you've got any questions to ask about, what we went through on this webinar or the program, you get on the call with me and I answer your questions. There's also an opportunity for me to get to know you and your business and where I can help. Listen, I've been many years in doing digital marketing now. I generate leads all the time. If you need help, that one-on-one session with me, this is where we get on a call. I can really help you with LinkedIn. That's all I can say. Okay, let's see. Andrew was asking for a payment plan. Listen, for today, there's no payment plan, but maybe in the future, I may offer that. So I'm definitely going to think about that. But look, if this is something you want to be committed to, if 2019 is going to be your year and you want a real place to go have a conversation and get clients, listen, 2019 should be LinkedIn. Have a presence on LinkedIn, guy. This is all I'm saying. So let's recap what you're going to get. You're going to get 5 modules, okay? The 5 modules, you get the bonuses that I've mentioned. You get the money back guarantee. You just get so much with this program. And every time that I update this program, you do not have to pay any new amount. You get everything, any new training that I get, you get it for free as well. So just type in the URL you're seeing on the screen right now, and that will take you to the checkout page. That will take you to the checkout page. Roberta says, ready to move forward. Well done, Roberta. Congratulations to the Linktify funnel program. This year is going really quickly. 2019, we are at the end of 2018, going into 2019. Did you notice that this year just went as quickly as last year? I mean, it's going crazy. We need to start planning for 2019 already. Christmas is around the corner and we've got to start planning for 2019. Okay, let me see. Eric says, if there's any support after we buy. Well, good question, Eric. So as part of the bonus, you get the one-on-one call with me where you can ask me questions. And then you also get email support. You can email me at any time, ask me any questions about that. Okay. So what other guru is offering you that? One-on-one calling after you're buying a program like this, one-on-one, so that's what I'm offering. Listen, guys, I believe in LinkedIn. I've been using LinkedIn. I teach LinkedIn, as well as creating products on JVZoo. I actually teach LinkedIn, and my program is because I do check my competitors, what they're teaching. I am ahead of the game. You know, you're coming into this program now, I'm going to be selling it on a higher price. You're on my list. That's why the price is relatively low. And I really want to have that conversation with you guys and see where I can actually improve it even more. That is the reason, guys, we are having this conversation. And that's the reason we're here right now. LinkedIn, definitely the platform for 2019. Laura's wondering when we're going to offer this again. Listen, you're getting honestly, with the price I'm offering it now, it's because you guys are on my list. I don't know when, and I want to serve this group. I really want to serve this group. I want you guys to be successful, have a presence on LinkedIn, and that's why I'm offering what I'm offering. I mean, the Seeker Academy alone is worth thousands of dollars separately as a separate course, and I will be going to offer that separately, by the way. So it's great value, and if you're serious about getting high ticket clients, then I'm telling you right now, you just hit the jackpot. It's because you've got that Seeker Academy as well. John says he's in. Welcome, John. Welcome to the Linktify funnel program. Donald's asking if this is a one-time payment. This is a one-time payment. There is no monthly payment. You're grandfathered in. So any new training that I bring in, which means any new updates we have in the future, you won't need to pay any more money. I'm just going to put them into the membership site, inform you guys there's some new stuff in there, and you know, because I want this to be fresh. I want this program. I want to get ahead of my competitors. I want this to be fresh all the time. So you get access to everything for a one-time fee. Yes. So Mary's asking, what form does the training come in? Is it webinars or live training? So once you buy it, basically, you're gonna get sent a registration. So once you're logged in, you'll have access to everything, right? You'll have immediate access to everything. So now, since we're launching right now, please be patient. We have some VAs on hand to help. My VA on hand to help out. But be rest assured that you'll have everything. You'll have email support. You get that one-on-one call with me, which is priceless, because listen, I want to make sure that you're on the right track with this. Okay, so we have video format, PDFs. Literally, you know, you can have access on your iPad, on your iPhone. You're literally 24 hours. You'll have access. Okay. So Scott is in. Welcome, Scott. Welcome to the funnel program. I'm really glad you've come in. So what else are we doing? What else are we doing? Guys, if you are, someone's asking, what did they ask? They're asking about why was it called a funnel program? Well, you know, I wanted to go after people that are aware of funnels. You know, funnels is in the last 2 to 3 years, funnels has become a very big thing. But a lot of those guys with funnels, if you might have a funnel, but you don't have any traffic, especially high ticket clients. All right. So I was in Dallas last year at the ClickFunnels event run by Russell Brunson. And of course, that's about funnels. And there are thousands of people there in that community. But I think, listen, it's good to have a funnel, but you need to have quality traffic coming through to your funnel. And so in this program, you get to see how to get people from LinkedIn with all its different channels into a funnel. Okay, so and how you can do that naturally, how you can do that with a conversation. This is what it's all about, because it's high quality traffic coming from LinkedIn. It's conversational traffic. It's not spammy traffic. And hence I called it LinkedIn funnel program, because I wanted that element, and I'm going after those people as well. Again, you know, if you've got ClickFunnels or you've got Convertri or one of the builders, you will understand this. Okay, so but it's literally about getting people from LinkedIn into your world. Let's see here. Yes, Lee, all the training is recorded. You can go at it in your own pace. Sheila says she's in. Welcome, Sheila. Welcome to the Linktify Funnel family. Let's rock it for 20 years. Let's rock LinkedIn in 2019, guys. Let's just do it together. Let's go on there. Let's connect. Let's connect with our ideal prospects, and let's do that on a daily basis, and let's have a conversation with those people, and then let's turn those into clients. That's what I want you guys to do. Okay, so go to the link if you want to access. Go to the link right now. That's the link. Just go to that link. It will take you to the checkout page, and you are going to be in. Yes, Jacob, you get lifetime access to the whole program once you purchase today. Yes. Mike is super excited to get on board. Well done, Mike. Well done. I'll see you, and I'm so looking forward to speaking to you guys. By the way, I'm actually looking forward to see, because I believe in LinkedIn, and I want you guys to have a presence on LinkedIn. Listen, anyway, I'm going to keep quiet because I want you guys to just be successful. That's it. Will the content be updated as LinkedIn changes? Yes, that's the point. I'm so close to what LinkedIn are doing. Every time there is a change, I'm gonna put some information in there, and I'm gonna send you guys the email, so you guys are gonna be first. Because you bought from me, you guys are gonna be first to knowing about the new stuff that's coming into LinkedIn. So you're totally covered there, Zena. You're totally covered there. So what else we got here? So I think I've been asked that question already about the LinkedIn funnels. Why are people ignoring LinkedIn if it's great with lead generation? Well, listen, LinkedIn is growing at a rapid pace. This is according to LinkedIn. It's over 550 million so far. So yes, when you compare it to say Facebook and YouTube, yes, but again, the reason a lot of people are ignoring LinkedIn is because of its old stereotypes. Because everyone still thinks it's just a resume site only, which is not true. Okay, you're on this web class right now because you sense that LinkedIn is somewhere you can get really good clients. Okay, and that's great news for you. If everybody else is saying your competitors are not on there, so you don't have as much competition as the other sites. That's what I like about it. But I've been on LinkedIn for years, and I'm growing my prospects list on LinkedIn. I'm teaching other people. Now I get to teach you guys. If you're just coming into my database, you get to see what I can do with this. Okay, so right, any other question? If we join LinkedIn, what is your advice for those that are newbies in terms of generating? Well, with newbies, again, what I like about LinkedIn is it's not complicated. It's actually quite simple to navigate through, and that hence I created the funnel blueprints. Okay, the first thing when you join is obviously who are your target markets. Okay, who's your ideal customers? Start connecting with those people. Start having a very basic conversation. That's what we teach. This is what we're teaching. Use the messaging which we've tested. If you're a newbie, it's even perfect. You don't have to worry about what you need to put. You can tweak a bit of the messages, but we teach this already, guys. So if you're a newbie, this is great for you. Okay, LinkedIn is newbie friendly because it's easy to use, especially when you go through the basic funnel that I'm teaching. Prospects that people are getting for like $20, $30 on Facebook to acquire a customer is free on LinkedIn because we're connecting, and the way we're doing it, it's free on LinkedIn. So at the moment, you're connecting to your ideal prospects on LinkedIn. It's free, but you never know. It may not last forever. And that's why I keep telling people you've got to have your presence now. Okay, this is the revolution. This is the revolution when it comes to LinkedIn. LinkedIn may decide to stop allowing you to connect with whoever. So you got to think about that as well. Now, another question someone's asking is, don't you have to have employees to have a company page on LinkedIn? I'm so glad you asked this question because a lot of people think that that's the case, but no, you don't have to have employees before you can start your own company page. Okay, you can start your own solo LinkedIn company page, and brand it to yourself, and it's great because I've studied the LinkedIn company page brochures, and they are pushing the company pages. They are pushing the LinkedIn company pages right. They've produced some. LinkedIn have spent millions of dollars in ads to make sure you're aware of their company page. So I will say right now, what does that mean? It means when people search on a keyword, your company, or a keyword, your company page will come higher. The people will find you a lot quicker. Okay, so I've been studying the company pages to bring awareness to my product. It does work. It really does work. Nobody else is teaching this, by the way. Only on our program you're going to find out about this. We're teaching this right now. We know this is working, and I absolutely love it. Okay, I noticed we've been on here for a while, guys, and I am going to come to a close, right? I invite you to join me on the Linktify Funnel program to absolutely dominate LinkedIn in 2019. You know, that is the best present you can buy yourselves, okay, for 2019, is to invest in a platform where you're gonna not spam, you can do things in a proper way, you're gonna have someone who's gonna teach you to do that, and you know you're gonna get some success in your lives. All right, and I'm invested in really going out there to bring in the best ways for you guys to be successful there. All right, so this is a professional network, but you have to have a presence on it. You have to have a presence on it. And, you know, check out what you're going to get. Module 1 to 5 is going to, you know, we're going to cover everything. You know, we're going to cover what you need. And we start off with the basics. And even the basics is powerful enough to start getting you the leads and clients each and every month. Remember, I talked about the 1% group. They are the ones being successful, generating leads, getting clients, okay? And I want you guys to be in that group. I want you guys to be in that 1% group, special group of people on LinkedIn that are doing it in the right way. My 30-day challenge, where you're going to get 1 or 2 clients per month. It's actually, customers have gone through it. They're having fun going through that, okay? Where we praise other influencers and they start to, you know, to contact us. We are praising other influencers and they are having conversations with us. This is what I want to teach you guys, okay? Guys, you have been fantastic. You've been patient. Listen, get onto this program. Get onto this program now. Secret Academy is amazing. The Linktify program is amazing. And I'll speak to you soon.